Elite Beast here, and today I've got an episode of Ark, and this isn't the average episode. What I'm going to be doing today, it's going to be very short because the time is 9:22, and it's a school day, so I go to bed at 10. So it's not going to be that long. It's going to be like 20 minutes at that. But what I'm going to do, it might be longer, I'm not sure. Show off firstly what I did with the base. So first it was like, you had there's a gap in the smithy. Well, now I placed this. And there's nothing in it yet, but in here, there is just too much metal. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to split it, and I'm going to go ahead and insert it like this, and I'm going to do the same on this side. I do have a viewer. Okay. So, my mom is talking to my brother. He messed his wrist up, so I don't know what's going to happen with him. But I'm going to show you what the sheep farming is for. So, as y'all know, we have a sheep farm. They're called ovis, but they're pretty much sheep. So, what I have here, and if you didn't notice, I did dye my hair. I got, like, some paint, and I just went over my armor. You can't really see it, but I did go over it. You can't see it. It was silver paint. It was not a pain, but it was just, ugh, to make. But, what I have here is scissors. I've dyed my hair, as you can see now I look like a caveman with the old hair like that. What I'm going to do, as you can see this ovis right here, I'm just going to chop them right here. Now, what's happening is I am chopping this sheep's hair, and what it's doing is, as you can see, it's got no hair left. And then, as you can see from the left of my screen, it's saying added 50 wood. Or, not wood, wool. And what it's doing is it's adding wool because I'm cutting the sheep. So, that's the use of the scissors and the sheep. Mainly the sheep. The sheep are used for the wool like this. And then just, for the meat as well. But I hate using them for the meat because I feel like it's a waste to tame. So, if I'm going to get meat from an animal, I'm just going to go get it. Ragnarok's full of that. Ragnarok's got all kinds of rare spawns that are everywhere. For example, Megalania, which you can only find in caves, are everywhere on this map. As well as the sheep. So as you can see, it did wear the scissors out pretty well. I'm going to go put these scissors back up. So, scissors are back up. I'm going to as well, what's in here? That's all the armor. So the scissors are put back up. I'm going to make a full set of fur. Or not. Oh wait, I didn't even. There we go. So I'm going to make a cap. And then we're out of that. So I guess I can't make a full set of fur. Well, I made some. Let me see, what do we got in here? Nothing too crazy. I guess for now I can just keep my armor in the storage box. Well, no, that's Cobra stuff. I'll figure something out for the armor. Gonna make another thing. Yeah, I'll just make another one and label it armor. No biggie. So, I mean, I could place it like this, but that's kind of gonna look crappy. Actually, I think it looked better if it was upstairs. Not for sure here, but I think it looked better.
Are you on the phone with Corey?
Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, it is a school night, so we're asking questions about that. I'm thinking about putting it like right here. Because I think it looked cool upstairs. Because like you have your armor, but I think I'm just thinking about it would be cool, but I'm gonna have the fabricator. I'm probably gonna move the smithy up there, so it's not gonna look too good. So I think I'm just gonna leave it right here. Okay. And then I'm just going to insert the armor like this. Alright, so that's that. I've showed 2 things off. Just so you know what the hair looks like, I'm just gonna zoom this in here. This is what I look like with the new hair color. I think it looks freaking sweet because I don't know if it was white or if it was, I think it was silver. But like the hair looks cool to me because I feel like a caveman with this hair. Because like without the hair, it's like you're just, an average caveman with gray hair and all. But with this hair, it looks like I've actually been living here for a while. And I think it looks freaking sweet. So, found this pike and with everything there. Found all kinds of stuff. Because you go down here, there's chitin, there's all kinds of stuff. There's arrows in here. I don't have a thing for arrows. There's a spear, there's some ramshackle cloth gloves. There's all kinds of stuff. Now, can I make a crossbow? I don't even think I have the Engram unlocked yet. No I do not. Okay. Crossbow, what am I missing? I am missing wood. Well, we got the wood, everything's in. I'm actually gonna split this a little bit here. Okay, crossbow's crafting, and I'll go ahead and, I'll leave it in there for now, just because, in case I die. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go show you all the Giga spawn location and pretty much look for a unicorn. So, now, I'm not sure if it spawns anywhere else, but I'm just going to show off where I saw the Giga spawn. So here's the sheep that's from, I'm pretty sure this is one of the sheep that was kept in the house, if not the sheep that was. Ooh, I'm not going to let that drop go. But the Giga spawn's behind me. I'll show you a bigger demonstration. I'm not going to let this drop go. This is the first drop of the whole series. And the question is it going to be good? Okie dokie, here we go. Hopefully it's got a good amount of health so I can observe what's inside. 40 health is good. Okay, so in here we have a Ascendant Capro saddle. I'll hold on to it. Like, I might need to turn the settings down on that. The the rate of that might be a little too high, and I am acknowledging that. Ascendant Capro saddle from a yellow drop is pretty good. I think it is a little too high. It's probably at 99999 or something, but I think because that way we'll actually be able to beat the boss. What does it take to craft anyway? 1,000 chitin, about 3,000 fiber, and then 4,000 hide. Yeah, that's not happening unless I really find a Capro that's good. If I ever find one. Okay. So, like I said earlier, I don't know if this is a good spawn location to just keep in mind for the Giga. But just keep in mind it will spawn here. So me and my friend on Xbox, that's what we play because he doesn't have PlayStation. And we only play on the weekends because of his internet. Which, it's nothing bad or anything, it's just... So we have an Equus, and we have another Equus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, level 55. Alright. So, let me see if I can't find it. If you look around, there's a trench. Like, yeah, right here. So, how we have it on his save. Over on the other side of this... Oh, I don't know why I went for that. I just fall damage. But over on this side over here that I was trying to jump to and I completely failed. We're not going to speak of that ever. That was bad. But over on the side that I'm on right now, there on our save, there's a unicorn. Now, what is a unicorn? It's basically a special equus. It's a equus with a horn. Or, in other words, a horse with a horn. That's supposed to be very magical. Which, I mean, it is. There's some rare flowers right there. It is a very magical horse, but what happened was we tamed it, and then oh my gosh, that scared me, guys. They spawn here, but what we did is we saw the unicorn, we were going to tame it, we looked up ahead, and my friend saw a Giga, and it was a pretty clear Giga. It was standing like right, I'm going to say right around this area where the tip of my pike is. It was standing like right about there, like right here. He was standing right there. He was down here. He was crawling up. It was scary. Now, just keep in mind, they will spawn there. We almost ran into him, but thankfully we saw him and we decided to run, and we avoided him. But just keep in mind, guys, they will spawn here. I don't have it set. I don't even know if you can on Xbox set it to where they won't spawn. If I could, I would, because I'm never going to tame a Giga or a Titan. Because the Titan's too hard and the Giga's way too hard as well. Plus, what's the point of the Giga? It's got no stam. Good melee, but like I said, no stam, no speed, no nothing. So, there's this waterfall here. What is this about? I don't think it's a cave or anything, but anyway, what we did on his world is we basically went. Go ahead and show y'all, I guess. We basically went into the not the den, but we went into a little spot where it had a good little opening. I'll try to show y'all without getting killed. Oh, it wasn't here. It was like right here. Am I missing it? Right here. So we went in right here, and there were 3 scorpions and an arano. What we did was we had to kill the arano, which was level 90s, because we couldn't tame it. We didn't have bug repellent or anything, so we had to kill it, which hurt because it's a level 90, spider. So we killed that, and then we tamed the 3 scorpions. And then at the time we had a Dillo army, so we had a lot of fertilized eggs. Well, there was a snake over here. We tried to tame the snake, but sadly couldn't. There's an Rhino, and I believe that's an Arthur right there. Oh, 100. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. But we tried taming it, the Arthros, the snakes, and everything got us. We got 2 dung beetles. It was getting bad. I lost my horse, so I ended up having to. We left and got that situated later on. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But I might repay my horse and name it, and not name it, but paint the stripes red, because that's how I set it up on his world, and it looks really cool. For some reason, it's a lot different on PlayStation than Xbox from what I see. I was on Xbox, one second, checking the time. Okay, we're good. On Xbox, there was aloes galore over here. And then there was the Giga. On PlayStation, I haven't seen a single Giga, but I have seen some aloes, but we killed the aloes. But I just wanted to basically put it down, show you all where the Giga will spawn. So, basically a base warning. Because I'm probably like a lot of y'all. I don't want to build I don't want to spend so much time to build a stinking base and just have a freaking Giga come and ruin my day. Like, you've invested all this time into making this stinking base, and a Giga comes and just ruins your day by destroying it. No. Now, if my voice sounds a little weird, I feel like it does. I'm not for sure. I don't know if it's because I'm, a little lonely here, or if I'm tired at the same time. I don't know what it is, but my voice might sound a little weird. I'm not for sure, but this is pretty much where the Giga spawns, and I've heard it's supposed to spawn in this area. I don't know why it spawned on his world, but it hasn't spawned in this one yet. I'm not going to complain. but I am gonna wonder. Because I don't want to be cheating and have a setting turned on that doesn't allow it to spawn. Any gigas? I'm gonna look a little bit here and see. There's a rough flower. There's Equus there. There's a Bronto. There's really nothing here. Anything out of the world? I can't see. But the redwood biome's over there. I'm not sure where the castle is. We need to go on an adventure and take some chances. This is what we've got so far on the map, and it's not really like much. I got a homestead, but that's about it. I am gonna check these equises just to make sure that there's no unicorn, because if there's a unicorn, we'll have a good episode for that. And I'm gonna look for stuff like that. So we got a 15. If that's 54, yeah. Already investigated that. Alright. So then we have the watchtowers over here. Diplo. Which, it doesn't look like a Giga. I mean, obviously. However, if he is mistaken, he could be taken for a Giga. For instance, earlier I took him for a Giga for a second. I mean, it was only for like a couple seconds because I realized his body shape when I got there, but still, I took him for a Giga and I thought my life was over. But down here, there should be some more horses. Oh, yeah, I hurt myself. So here's the garden. As you can see, it's pretty nice. I've seen Slipgator make base here. I love Slipgator's vanilla series is going good. I love watching him. He's awesome. He made a wall around this. He made this look really cool. And I love the structure placement collision, this being able to be disabled, because you can actually build over these ruins. So basically you have like a reinforced wall, but wood going over. So he made like a really big garden out of it, and it looks really cool. We have Ovis over here. And then back to that spot. It's a decent... I like this spot and I don't like it. I like the spot because it's beautiful. Got a good land spot. There's a watchtower over there. There's Ovis that spawn right here. And then that's just that part. The back of it, there's water. Let me get to it. Or did I pass it? I passed it. Back of it, there's water right here. There's the water fan. You put a thing on it. The well. And then there's just a lot of land over there to explore. What he did is he made a kibble farm down there, which I think is really cool. I'm gonna go check this pond out and see if there's an otter, because I really want an otter. These otters are just ridiculously awesome. I mean, getting silica pearls from a coal, a fish that's almost everywhere, and getting pearls off of it. Like, you can get silica pearls and you can get black pearls from what I've heard. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, and that leads into the water cave. So there's no fish. From what I've heard from the otters, if there's fish, the otters should spawn. However, I'm not sure how true that is because I haven't seen a single otter yet. Might have to go to a vanilla arc, tame an otter, and bring it over here because I really want an otter. It's something that big. Because silica pearls are a thing we need, and with an otter, we'll be able to get them. Now, how do we get it over here? We'd have to go to the obelisk or wait for a drop. Which drops are sometimes everywhere. Other times, the obelisks are like right there. Still no Giga spawn, which is cool. I guess that's surprising. See, I'm in the path where I wanted to spawn, so it's like we have a challenge we have to watch out, and it's a little scary to play. However, I also don't want it to spawn, and I want to see if it does or not. I'm mainly looking for a unicorn, though. So, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not going to go exploring that again. Alright. So I guess we can just explore a little more. Sorry about that. And then rainbow. I might start recording some rainbow again because I have been saving up some. I'm only at like 5,000 right now, and I can buy an alpha pack. But new operators: the Ella, the Leisure, and I think it's, what is it? There's one more, and it's like really cool. But here's the crystal. The update is 18 gigabytes, and last time I was on, it was at like 12. So it's taken too long. So I was gonna do that tonight, and I couldn't, so I just decided to do this. So we have really nothing here, just Obus and some galleys. Here's the Obus that escaped on me, I think. Maybe not. I think they just spawn here. Because as you can see, there's another one. And I didn't drag that much. So if I'm not mistaken, the one that escaped might have been a male. I'm not for sure not. I need to go back in the videos. Okay, so we have 2 Brontos. They're not aggroed. Okay. Now, here comes the big part. Is there an otter? I see some coals. No. And then the otter's taming method, I'll have to show that on camera too. You take a fish and you drag it over to it. You kill a fish, drag it over to it, and then feed it. And that's how you tame the otter. It's pretty simple, but pretty hard at the same time, because it's like the Hesperornis, just a lot easier, because, well, the Hesperornis doesn't attack you, or it doesn't attack you for one. Ooh, 95. And then are these the same sharks as before? Eesh, that's a good level. But the Hesperornis attacks you, the otters don't. But the other thing, if you drop the fish, the Hesperornis, if you drop the fish and not feed it, it goes for the fish right away. It eats it. The otter, I think you have a little bit of time before it goes for it, but I'm not for sure. But the otter's got a unique taming method. You have to drag fish to it. It's cool. Dead whale. Rip whale. And then me and my friend are working on a Dillo army. If I could send a picture and show you all that, I would, but sadly I can't. I don't know how. If I did know how, I would. But I come to a noob with that stuff. I don't know much Xbox. I know PlayStation because I play this all the time, but I don't know Xbox. Okay. So we have nothing. No fish? Wow. In that spot I showed y'all with the coals and everything, the otter should spawn there. I don't know if he does or not, but he should, I think, spawn there because there's coals. We're just checking around, being careful, and I want to see if I can't find a unicorn. I really want to find one and just explore. 9:45. We're about to have to wrap it up. I'm not seeing anything. I feel like there's a render distance thing to where I can't see anything because, well, I should, because there's galley I could see. When will I stop? Okay, so yeah, there's probably some stuff over there. So I'm gonna head that way because that is a big render distance site that I could be missing. So I see the pterodon, the galley's right here. I'm just looking for the unicorn because I know there's one unicorn on the map. I don't know if it's spawned or where it's at, but I know there is one unicorn per server. But and then the Phoenix is getting released as well, guys. So is that? I think that's purple. Second there, I thought it was red, but I think that's purple, if I'm not mistaken. So, alright, well, As much as I don't want to end this broadcast, I love broadcasting and just having you guys watch it, but even though y'all aren't watching right now, and for the ones that go and watch at the end, so we're gonna head back. Oh, there we go. We have Equus. I know that's an Equus because that's like clear red, but you know. Yeah, so we got an Equus level 20. We have another Equus here. Level 135. That's a really good level. What else do we have? Not seeing much else. Got some plants over here that look like ferns. There's the 135 Equus. That's good to know that's here, because that's a really good level Equus. Knowing that my horse is level 188, 135. I don't know what level me and Cobra's horses were when we tamed them. But what I will say, that horse right there, that'll bring the horse over to level 200. There's a turtle. There's 2 whales. I'm sure it's not just running over their bodies, so. Sorry about the little cut there. My mic on accidentally muted. Alright. So there's 2 dodos here. Nothing too much. My friend said something too. He said, let's tame 2 tameable dinos that are easy to access, like small ones, and we'll just breed them over and over because we have the settings turned up. I'm not gonna wait. I don't care who you are. I am not waiting. I am not waiting a whole week for a dino to freaking grow. I mean, yeah, the egg doesn't take a week to hatch, but the dino takes like a week to grow. Maybe there'll be one here, an otter here next episode, I hope. But we'll see. I'm not sure. Cold. Well, no otter. I need to find a good pond or lake that'll actually have an otter in there. So, here's the sheep. There's metal ores outside. And then we're going to go back into the base. I do need to make a behemoth gate and put it right there. I will do that in the future. But, okay. I'm going to make some stalls right here as well. No. Oh my. So, as you can see, Cobra is apparently sleeping, and it's showing that he's awake. Or not awake, but like, it looks like he's awake. But you can look at the eye and you can see that he's sleeping. Yeah, the eye's shut. But here's our dung beetles. Like I said, they're going to be caged like this. But what they do is they wander around. And what's the point of not having them caged? That's just temporarily. I'm going to probably make a bigger cage for them to wander around in. And it's going to be something. I thought someone joined my world. That's what's happened. I had a dirt bike. That's what happened there. But what I might do is, this is where the storage is going to be. I might have some horse stables in the back or something. I love this spot for base. I love it. Like over here we got an Ovis farm. They're already growing their hair back. That's cool. But there's a lot to do. I mean, for example, like, scrolling down here just to check what we got to unlock. We'll go ahead and just look and see what we have. Handcuffs we don't need. Fireplace is cool and all, but it's just design. Now, the Behemoth Dino Gateway right here. We're going to need 900 stone, thatch, and wood. And then 450 stone, thatch, and wood as well. So that's a total of, like, 1,350 stone, thatch, and wood. That's expensive. And then we do want a toilet. Not now entirely, but we will want one in the future so we can actually get easy fertilizer from having to use the restroom. Tree sap tap will be a thing we'll need. Wooden tree platform. What else will we need? Just checking and seeing what we're gonna need. Capro saddle we'll need. We have a blueprint for it now. A thorny dragon saddle we don't need because we don't have any. This guy would be good for the bugs, but I haven't seen a bug or this guy yet because we're not even near the swamp. The harpoon launcher, the gun. I'll learn it. It's good for, it's a good weapon to tame underwater dinos with. If we had cementing paste, this would be perfect, but it takes cementing paste and we don't have that. Carno saddle, I don't need it because we don't have Carnos. I'm just gonna learn it just because. Like, metal's metal. Polymer, electronics. Okay, fabricator. This is what I was gonna learn, and I came down here for. We need 20 cementing paste, 15 crystal. Pretty much a cementing paste, I think, is the hardest thing to get there. Spark powder is easy. We can get a fabricator almost. But the thing I'm getting to, we can almost get a fabricator. The generator and all this stuff's easy. So, wind turbine we really don't need. The grill's good, but we don't really do that. Metal gateway, spray painter, the remote keypad I might learn, because that sounds like it's going to be something cool. And as funny as it is, you unlock the fabricator before your flak armor now. It used to be different. Learn this, learn this, learn this. Chainsaw would be good. We're learning some things and getting it all out of the way. We just learned that stuff. The rifle we'll need, most likely. I'll learn the oil pump because I don't know if I'm going to find anything for that. The bacillo, as many dead ones as I've seen, I don't think I'm going to tame a live one for some reason. Air conditioner, I don't know why I learned. Trank dart, did I pass a long neck? I did pass a long neck, I need to go back. The industrial grinder. I'm going to learn it because that's a very good thing to know. Because you can grind, say you go and kill a mantis, which are on here and they're like right behind the base. Go kill a mantis, you get a prod. Easy polymer, actual polymer. These guys are just... These two things will identify the animal that you've killed or whatever. Flamethrower is going to be used for later. Ammo. So, basically, say you tame something, you place this on it, and this also works as your specimen implant. You place this on the animal, and you have this thing. When you... This is like a C4 detonator, but not entirely. When you click the button, you push the button, it's going to tell you how far your dino is and where it's at. So, it's pretty good. Not entirely where it's at, it's just going to say how far away from you it is, and you'll be able to run to it. Aloe saddle, we can't really tame one yet. Level 67. Gosh. I don't even want to think of that. The trank spear bolt's what I wanted. The Rex saddle, we're nowhere near. Vault. I guess I'll learn it, but we really don't need it yet. Holoscope. The compound bow is what I wanted. Cluster chart. The grenade. The UD saddle. That is this saddle right here. I'm just going to learn it because for future purposes. The UD saddle is really good. Because you can ride a UD with it, obviously. But what the UD is a dinosaur that roars. And its roars can make a dinosaur fear and all kinds of things. So it's pretty good. Learn this now so I don't have to learn it later, because I will have to learn it later. Okay, that was accidental. Electric prod we don't need. The Giga saddle. And then shocking string darts. And then you have the riot gear, the less the turret, or the minigun turret, or the rocket turret, I think. And then Titan saddle and the tech tier. But, what do we need for the fabricator? Just to see. We need spark powder and cementing paste, which we'll get that. And in the next episode, what we're probably going to do, we're going to go ahead and probably destroy this. We're going to get a horse. We're going to stick it probably like right here. And that's going to be basically our horse that we use to craft stuff. Because we're going to need like cementing paste, which, yeah, horse is good for because it can make like 9999. Or 999. I think that's the limit of it. And then narcotics we're going to need, so same thing. But do that. It's gonna be good. The fabricator is gonna be going. Okay. So how I'm gonna set it up? You come up the stairs. The fabricator will be right here. Next to it, I'm gonna try the chemistry bench. But what I'm gonna do is for sure, out here we're gonna have an industrial forge. The reason for the industrial forge. Oh god. The reason for the industrial forge is it cooks things way faster. From what I have heard, the Phoenix is, I've heard that it can't hold weight. However, metal and stuff like that, when you put it on, it cooks 4 times fast. So it's not as good as an industrial forge per se. However, it basically is like 4 of these in one dinosaur, and it's a dino. It cooks it on its own. That thing is gonna be insane. But look at this guy. We leveled the dinosaurs up off camera, so that's why this guy's so fast. Level 126 now. He's pretty good. He's got a lot of stuff on him, as you can see. Pretty insane. We have the pterodon, who's got polymer and some chitin. Curva zebra. A lot of flint. Which would be useful for... How much? Okay, this one. But that flint will be useful for a spark powder we'll need. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode here. I don't really want to, but, you know, like I said, it's a school night, and this is 9:59, and I go to bed at 10, so, I am in the ground, so I'm going to run a little bit out. Okay. Actually, I'll do the outro looking like right here, because I think this will look good. Yeah, you have the sheep in the background. But I'm going to end the episode here, guys. As you can see, my beard and everything. We survived another day. It is indeed day 9. So, day 9, we're wrapping it up with all kinds of dinosaurs. We got a nice little base going. Forges are, well, they were cooking, and now they're full off cooking. We have plans set for right here in this area. It's pretty nice. But, yeah. Got our extra armor in here. It's gonna be an episode, so, I'm gonna go ahead and end this broadcast. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, smack the like button, show some support, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.